Hello, this is Pat. I just thought I'd make a video and show you my backyard. And I don't know if you can pick it up, but there's some bream swimming around down here right now. All sorts. I'll throw a bit of bread down and see if we can get some attention. Anyway, this is, we live at Coolangatta, or near Coolangatta rather. Just over the hill where that tower is Coolangatta Airport. Coolangatta is host to some big surf meets. The fish are having a good go at this. And this lake backs onto my backyard. And that's my house there. The lake's connected to a canal system, and canal systems connect to Tallebudgera Creek, which runs into the sea. So the lake is tidal and it's salt water, and you know, we have it's really chock-a-block full of bream. You only have to throw your line in for 5 minutes and you'll catch a bream pretty much most of the time. It's also full of some very big mullet. These mullet get up to 2 kilos, and they're pretty prolific here because it's hard to catch them. They like to suck the moss off the rocks and so on, so they're not like the bream. Bream will eat anything, but mullet are pretty fussy. I think they've got small mouths too, so makes it hard to swallow a hook. I've caught a mangrove jack here, and my neighbour has as well, which is a really, really beautiful fish. I caught a couple of big tailor in here as well. Not sure what you call them, called tailor everywhere else, but they're a beautiful fish. And as I said, the canal connects up to the canal, but you can't get through it with a boat because it's connected underground. It goes underneath the park and underneath the road, and then on the other side of the road you've got the canal system. And but it still lets all the fish from the ocean in, and from time to time you have different ones coming in. Hence you'll get the odd tailor at certain times of the year and so on, and whiting. And it's also full of stingrays, and quite often you'll get them coming right up here. They'll come right up to the bank and just sit. I don't know if you can see those fish there. The canals themselves are full of bull sharks, and so it is a worry whether there are bull sharks here. And there is a metal grid that runs across the pipes to stop them coming in. But there are stingrays here, so obviously they've come in when they were too small, when they were small, and then it got too big to get back out. So possibly we have bull sharks in here, we don't know. We haven't seen any from the time we've been here. We've had a few swims and no dramas yet. Yesterday there was a stingray sitting here, and I wanted to film it. It was just too windy. It's nice and calm right now. The bird life here is fantastic too. I was standing on this spot once, and big splash just in front of me, and I just looked up to see an eagle pulling a bream out of the water, and he flew off over there and landed on the rooftop up there, and proceeded to pick at it. And then a few weeks ago, an eagle might have been the same one, landed up there on my patio. He was sitting up there, and my son came out and startled him, and he flew off, and he dropped a nice big whiting on our lawn, still flapping. A whiting is, for those of you who don't know what a whiting is, it's a top restaurant fish in Australia, and it's beautiful to eat. And yeah, he dropped this nice big whiting on our lawn with a talon mark in it, but still quite alive. So how many people can say that they have restaurant quality fish falling out of the sky? So this is my world. Over there, you might pick it up, behind the houses is the start of the Hinterland mountain ranges, which goes for quite a way, and there are rainforests up there and native wildlife. There are even supposed to be dingoes up there. Maybe I'll take a camera up there one day and show you some of that. It's really worth seeing. But yeah, I like to come out here and sit out here sometimes and just enjoy the sun and look at the fish, do a bit of fishing, and look at the birds. Sometimes we get pelicans coming down onto the lake and so on. And when you think about the way that all of this makes you feel, how relaxing it is and satisfying it is, it makes you wonder, you know, how all of this could have come about just by chance, just by millions of years of trial and error, of undirected processes. Scientists tell us that when we see something pleasing, it releases endorphins in our brain. It makes us feel good. So it kind of implies to me that we are all connected, that this planet has a purpose and a design, and we're part of it. You know, it's like when some people will say, well, yeah, that's this endorphin thing, this is when you see something threatening, your body produces chemicals that also stimulate your survival instincts and so on. And what about when you see like an African lion? Now, you know, common sense tells you not to get out of the car, but you still sit there and you marvel at its form, and it triggers a positive response in your brain, doesn't it? So how is that? How is that explained by survival of the fittest? I think it's far more intellectually satisfying to say that there's design and purpose here. What do you think?